Hello everyone, hello, welcome to the 3M challenge. I'm your host, Creepypasta, and today is 3M tonight. We're going to be summoning the Evan Creepypasta. The Evan is a girl, so make sure to like, comment, hit that subscribe button. Shout out if you're all new. Shout out to our subscriber who wanted me to do it about I forgot how many it is. Big shout out to our subscriber who wanted me to do it. Please go follow his or her YouTube channel. Link will be down in the description below. Comment the video. Let's do this thing. Let me explain about the 3M challenge. It is the entire parent activity where goons, goblins, ghost setter, all that supernatural power is active for 3M. Goes back down to normal, hits 4am, everything's fine. So we're going to be doing a reaction video on her story. Let me explain how the challenge goes. There's a number one rule you all should follow, and it is this. Follow the number one rule and follow the 3M challenge rule. It will work. If you don't, one tiny mistake or one simple mistake and you don't know it, it won't work. And they'll be pissed off and they won't even bother to show up. Or they will show up and end you in a heartbeat. You won't even know. So here's the number one rule you guys should follow in order to complete this challenge. It is this. Set your alarm clock for 5 or 10 minutes before 3 a.m. Poke a water face, help wake up. Make yourself presentable. Read the instructions 2 times before you start. Have one of these drinks before you start. Have water, milk, soda, tea, hot chocolate, maybe chocolate milk. No coffee. Coffee keep all night long. Follow the number one rule. You should be golden. But here's the thing if you don't. For example, wake up at 3 a.m. After 3 a.m., you want to summon Jane the Killer or Nina the Killer. You're half asleep. If you do the challenge like half complete or fully, the challenge will not work. You have to be extremely wide way to do it. Here's how we do it. Set your alarm clock for 5 or 10 minutes before 3 a.m. Poke a water face, help wake up. Make yourself presentable. Read the instructions 2 times before you start. Have one of these drinks before you start. Have water, milk, soda, tea, hot chocolate, maybe chocolate milk. No coffee. Coffee keep all night long. Lock the windows, lock the doors, turn off all the lights. Go to your bedroom, close the door, lock it, sit on your bed. Watch the video to the very end. If it's 5 or 7 or 3 minutes long, watch all the way to the very end. You'll see glitching. See her ghost appear 2 times. See more glitching. Lights will go out. We'll hear footsteps. We'll hear and see her. Once we hear and see her, we have to turn light immediately. And we're going to be using the Sky's blade. So once we turn on a light, ASAP, we'll hear and see flashing lights. But energy sound only means one thing only. It's going to be 4 a.m. and we have succeeded against a 3 a.m. challenge. Enough talking. Here we go. Guys, whatever happens, if you're watching the video that's 3 or 5 or 7 minutes long, do not watch it for a minute or 30 seconds or a minute and 30 seconds. If you see glitching or no glitching, the challenge will not work. No cheating, no shortcuts. Follow the number one rule. Top to finish perfectly. Here we go. Right now it is it's 3:05. Let's start. Okay, so this is the video that we are going to be watching from top to finish. I can already tell it's glitching. Right now, as I can see, this looks mightily terrifying. I don't know where she is, but it's going to be very crazy. Let's start, shall we?
Like every day, Bailey woke up in high spirits.
Bailey
She
Evan?
put on her school uniform, had breakfast, and headed towards the institute. Her friends were at the door waiting for her. Bailey was always attentive in class. She liked to help her classmates and cheer people up when she saw them sad. She was lovely. It was recess time and Bailey rejoined her friends. The new boy caught her eye. He always sat alone on a bench. She thought that maybe he was shy and had a hard time making friends, so she decided to approach him. "I'll come back soon. I'm going to talk to that boy," she said to her group of friends. "The new one? Seems a bit strange. I wouldn't go near it," said one of her friends. "I'm sure he's a good boy." Bailey walked over to the bench where the boy was sitting. "Hello," Bailey said with a sweet voice. The boy,
Bailey,
startled,
that's a bad
looked at her.
idea.
Hello, he said shyly. "Excuse me for greeting you so suddenly. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Bailey, and you are?" "My name is David." "Delighted, David." Offered her hand to shake. "Delighted too, Bailey. It must be difficult to start in a new institute without knowing anyone, but I'm sure you'll soon adapt and make a lot of friends." The bell rang and the students began to go to class. "Well, recess is over. It's been a pleasure, David. We'll talk more another day. If you need help or anything, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm sure we'll be good friends." From that day on, Bailey always went to say hello to David at recess and to talk to him for a while. The boy wasn't very talkative. It was always Bailey who told him things and he stayed listening. After a long day of school, Bailey went to bed early. She was a deep sleeper and rarely woke up in the middle of the night. But that night, she woke up with the feeling that someone was watching her. She looked at the alarm clock, and it was about 3:33 in the morning. She got up and went to her window to look, but she didn't see anything strange. It must have been just a dream, she thought. She closed the curtains and returned to her bed, falling soundly asleep. The next day, Bailey went to greet David at the usual bench, where he used to sit, but he wasn't there. It was very strange. What could have happened to him? After leaving class, Bailey received a call. It was David. "Bailey, I don't feel very well." His voice sounded a bit tired. "What's happening to you?" she asked, worried. "Nothing, I'm just a little sick. Could you come see me and bring me my homework?" "Of course. What time should I go?"
It's a
"Could
trap.
you come tonight?" My parents don't let me go places at night, but I'll try it. Perfect.
No,
At 9,
it's
she
a
got ready to go
trap.
to David's house, wearing her gray striped sweater with a blue skirt.
It's a trap.
She grabbed her
Oh,
backpack
God.
and headed out to David's house. When she arrived, she knocked on the door.
You know, if a
David
teacher
opened
was
it.
that, I say dress
He
something
looked
more
tired, and the dark
appropriate.
circles under his eyes were very noticeable. Oh, you have a very bad face. 'Tis that, yes, I'm quite sick. He smiled weakly and invited her in. Aren't your parents here? She said as she looked around. No, they're still at work.
No,
They
they're
both
dead
sat in the kitchen. David offered
in
her
the
juice.
basement.
They began to chat, and as always, Bailey did the most talking and he kept looking her in the eye. Sometimes she wondered if he was really listening to her or just minding his own business. Bailey looked at the time. It was already 11. Oh, how late it is. My parents are going to be angry with me. I have to go. She got up quickly, but David grabbed her arm, stopping her.
Oh, no.
No, I don't want you to go. But David, I can't stay. It's too late. I said stay, he said, yelling. It's okay, she said with a trembling voice, sitting slowly back in the chair. What's wrong? Don't you tell me anything anymore? He said, looking straight into her eyes. I don't know what to tell you. I want to go home. Well, you know I don't usually talk much, but I want to tell you something. Since that day you came to greet me and I saw your face, with that smile, with those eyes, especially your left eye, the light blue one, it's my favorite. I can't stop thinking about it. I always want to look at it. Yesterday I went to your house to look at you, but you woke up and closed the damn curtain and I couldn't see you anymore, and I needed to see that eye. Bailey didn't know what to say. She was so scared she started to cry. Suddenly, she began to fall asleep little by little. David had put sleeping pills in her juice.
Oh, no.
After a while, she began to open her eyes slowly. Her vision was blurry and she felt the pressure of some ropes that kept her tied to a chair.
I know what's
and
happening.
the insulating tape on her mouth that prevented her from speaking. It took a while to see clearly. Now they were in David's room, who was on the bed. He had a shiny knife in his hands. You woke up early. As I was telling you before, I need that eye. I want to have it. David caressed Bailey's cheek as tears fell. Oh, come on, don't cry. Weren't we friends? You have to share.
Yeah.
Bailey began to cry desperately. I see you don't like the idea, he said with a horrible psycho smile, as he stabbed the left eye of the young woman that he liked so much. Bailey writhed in pain and blood gushing out. David cupped the eye lovingly, untied the girl, and left her lying bleeding against the wall. He had what he wanted. I'm going to sleep, Bailey. Good night. Thanks for your gift. He turned off the light and went to sleep, without any remorse for what he had done to an innocent young woman. David woke up around 3:30 in the morning. He thought he heard a whisper. He looked around.
Slenderman.
There was nothing. It would be his
That's
imagination.
Slenderman.
He tried to sleep again.
I understand.
He heard the whisper again, looked again,
I
and
get
saw
it
a bright
now.
blue light in the darkness where Bailey was. He turned on the light and could see the young woman. The dark, empty socket where the beautiful blue eye used to be glowed. Bailey began to smile slowly in a grotesque way. Each time her smile got bigger and bigger, showing some misshapen, sharp fangs. David stared at her in total horror, and she, with her grotesque smile, with a cold and terrifying voice that chilled the blood, said, I see you.
I understand it now. Oh my god. Okay, so let's explain. He gouges out the eye, she bleeds out from the eye and dies. But before the second that she dies, the second before or the second after, Slenderman comes and turns her into a creepypasta. That's the sound. Slenderman rescues the people who die or have been chosen worthy to become creepypastas. That's why he turns them into bloody-ass creepypastas. Like he did with Sally. And, like, those two both woke up at the same time at 3:33 a.m. and oh shit, I need to check the time. It's a minute before 3:33 a.m. Shit. I think that's the time she comes. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, that's the time where Paranormal Activity comes out. 3:33, that's half of 666. But do you guys want to know? 3 p.m. is half to 6 p.m. But if it's 3:33 a.m., that's literally the sign of the Devil's Hour, where he rules that hour. Told you. This wasn't... Oh, shit, the phone's switching. Oh, it's 3:33, fuck. Shit, tell me in the comments below if you hear a seer and give me the timestamp. Let's do this thing. I don't hear anything yet. Whoa, 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 okay, I heard footsteps. What the fuck? I heard footsteps. That is insane. Okay, her go-to word that if we know it's her, she says, I see. Bad thing is, I did the one thing I should have not done at this time. Summon her at 3 a.m. Shit.
see you.
Hi, Valley Evan. Hey, how you doing? No, back. Listen. I'm at Skyler's play. I'm not afraid to use it. I'm not gonna poke your damn eye out, but listen to me. You were supposed to die on that dime, on that stupid day, where that boy that you liked took your blue eye out. I'm so sorry that happened, but you were supposed to die on that day. And that sound, the staticky sound, you want to know who brought you back? Slenderman. So if you go part in the dark, haunted woods, in the darkest part of the forest, you'll see the mansion, and you'll see a tall, faceless man, an idiot, a big idiot, a big one. He's called Slenderman, and he is the second strongest creepypasta. I am the number one. Only number one. Hey, no. I already gave you the answer. Why are you still alive? Hey, look! It's Slenderman. He's behind you. Let on. What the fuck just happened? Okay, let's review what the fuck just happened. We watch the bridge to the very end. We see glitching. We see her ghost appear 2 times. We see more glitching. Lights go out. I wield my Excalius blade. We hear footsteps. We hear and see her. We hear her say, I see you. I'm like, stay back. I tell her to go to Slenderman Mansion. I literally told her that Slenderman was the one that turned her into the creepypasta. That was the staticky sound. Next, I told her to look behind her. That Slenderman was straight behind her. She turns around. I turn on a light. We hear and see flashing lights. Advanced sounds only means one light only. Is it 40? Did we make it? Oh my god, we made it. Okay. Okay, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Have an amazing day. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye. Consider practice warrior. We made it. Gonna take a shower. Go to bed. See you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye. Ciao.